Choices. 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 It was Albert Camus who said, "Life is a sum of all our choices." But I don't think he was thinking about whether to wear shoes or use a chair in his recital. All the characters I've chosen today have important decisions to make. Take Lancelot Gobbo from Shakespeare's Merchant of Venice. He's been mistreated by Shylock for years and must now decide whether to stay or make a break for freedom. Certainly my conscience will serve me to run from this Jew, my master. The fiend is at mine elbow and tempts me, saying to me, "Gobbo, Lancelot Gobbo, good Gobbo," or "Good Lancelot," or "Good Lancelot Gobbo, use your legs, take the start, run away." Well, my conscience says, "No, take heed, honest Lancelot, take heed, honest Gobbo," or, as aforesaid, "Honest Lancelot Gobbo, do not run, scorn running with thy heels." Oh. Well, the most courageous fiend bids me pack. "Via," says the fiend. "Away," says the fiend. "For the heavens rouse up a brave mind," says the fiend. "And run." My conscience, hanging about the neck of my heart, says very wisely to me, "My honest friend Lancelot, being an honest man's son," or rather, an honest woman's son, "Lancelot, budge not." "Budge," says the fiend. "Budge not, budge, budge not, budge, budge not, budge, budge not." Oh. Poor Gobbo. However badly Shylock treats him, his sense of duty urges him to stay. My next character is a lonely traveller, driven by a need to keep his word. But will he? The Listeners, by Walter Delamere. "Is there anybody there?" said the traveller, knocking on the moonlit door, and his horse in the silence champed the grasses of the forest's ferny floor. And a bird flew up out of the turret above the traveller's head, and he smote upon the door a second time. "Is there anybody there?" he said. But no one descended to the traveller. No head from the leaf-fringed sill leaned over and looked into his grey eyes, where he stood perplexed and still. But only a host of phantom listeners that dwelt in the lone house then stood listening in the quiet of the moonlight to that voice from the world of men, stood thronging the faint moonbeams on the dark stair that goes down to an empty hall, hearkening in an air stirred and shaken by the lonely traveller's call. And he felt in his heart their strangeness, their stillness answering his cry, while his horse moved, cropping the dark turf beneath the starred and leafy sky. He suddenly smote on the door, even louder, and lifted his head. "Tell them I came, and nobody answered, that I kept my word," he said. Never the least stir made the listeners, though every word he spake fell echoing through the shadowiness of the still house from the one man left awake. Aye, they heard his foot upon the stirrup and the sound of iron on stone, and how the silence surged softly backward when the plunging hooves were gone. Sometimes other people try to influence our decisions. In Timberlake Wertenbaker's adaptation of a Cinderella story, Ashgirl, the entity Sadness tries to take control. The sudden hush of darkness is a good time. Animals fall silent, ready for the night, and humans feel alone. Ashgirl, It's not even a sound. It's a ripple in the air, a chill in the light, a voice they hear and do not hear. Ash girl. Young girls are easiest, but I can seep into boys too. Anyone. I am the icicle in the heart, the one who makes the world so dark you wish you weren't in it. Sadness. Call for help, I'll muffle your voice. Dream of relief, I'll shrink your thoughts to dust. Don't even try to move. Ash girl. No one will thank you. The dresses will dance at the ball, but never you. You stay alone. Ash girl, listen. Embers dying, the wind howls, drafts filter through the floor. I've been waiting for such an evening. While Ash girl tries to escape her feelings, my next characters are running away from an evil boarding school. Bleak Expectations by Mark Evans tells the story of Pip Bin and his sister Pippa. In this extract, Pip and his friend Harry are rescuing Pippa from her convent school, disguised as Lord Nelson, a rabbit, and a grandfather clock. What could possibly go wrong? The servant led us out into the corridor, and immediately I saw heading towards us a group of 4 nuns who were having a heated discussion, in song, regarding the solution to a problem with a young nun named Maria. Would our bizarre disguises work? Yet no alarm seemed to register on their nunny faces as they approached us. Indeed, they made conversation. And good morning to you, the late Admiral Nelson. How nice to see you alive again. Yes, Trafalgar, bloody good battle, what? Replied Harry. The nuns giggled in response. Oh, Admiral, you're so witty. Harry's disguise worked. They were convinced he was Nelson. I'm actively flirting with him. Unfortunately, now their gaze turned upon my own pretty self. Surely I'd be revealed as the fraudulent escapee I was. And good morning to you, Mr. Rabbit. I tried to respond as any normal rabbit would. Oh, I'd ruined everything. But then, you're absolutely right. What an astute observation. I clearly spoke fluent rabbit. Now, there was only Pippa to pass the test. Without waiting to be spoken to, she boldly stepped forward and spoke. Bong, 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 she clockily ad-libbed. We're late for our early morning guilt grating. We must hurry. And with a tip of the wimple, they scuttled nunnily away. Perhaps the servants' disguises were not as strange as I'd suspected. More nuns are very, very stupid. So, the children escaped. But what of Gobbo? We left him torn between his desire to escape the fiend and his conscience. I'll leave the last words to him. Conscience, say I, you counsel well. Fiend, say I, you counsel well. To be ruled by my conscience, I should stay with the Jew, my master, who, God bless the mark, is a kind of devil. To run away from the Jew, I should be ruled by the fiend, who, saving your reverence, is the devil himself. The fiend gives the more friendly counsel. I will run, fiend. My heels are at your commandment.